Recently on Reddit, a post went pretty viral, or kind of blew up a little bit, asking the smallest hill that people are willing to die on. The stupidest thing that you are willing to argue over. And as soon as I saw this, I knew exactly what mine is. But some of the people, like on Reddit, have wild ones that actually I'm with them on. Here's a good one. Utensils need to be at the end of a buffet. Seems insignificant, right?
It's true.
But they say you don't know what utensils you'll actually need until you've gotten all your food. And if you put them at the beginning, then you have to carry them with you as well while you're grabbing your food. So that's a hill worth dying on, I think. That kind of thing. So if you've got a small hill that you're willing to die on, 8772 RadioU. I've got two. One is seasonably appropriate. I'll give mine as an example right now. You want to know what it is?
Let's hear it.
It's that peanut butter cups are called Reese's, not Reese's.
You must hate me.
And to double down, the people that call them Reese's Pieces, what is a PC?
Reese's Pieces? Reese's Pieces?
This is something that's driven me so crazy.
I think I do that, actually.
Yeah, I think you probably do.
Because I know I say Reese's.
Yeah.
So I think I say Reese's Pieces. Yeah, I do that.
And
sorry.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where that's a hill that I've had to just die on. That I'm dead because the Reese's pronouncers are not going anywhere. So you want to think up a couple of your own, and we'll get some text here at 8772 RadioU and see what people are willing. The smallest hill you're willing to die on. I've got one more too. That is, the people are not gonna love hearing this. Yeah, but it's
those are the best ones.
Yeah, it's good. You know that picture from Tangled where Flynn's got all the knives pointed at him?
Mm-hmm.
Get your knives ready.
Radio U's Worst of the Riot podcast.
Yeah, so we've opened up the Riot hotline. People are revealing the smallest, most insignificant hills they are willing to die on. And we got some good responses. We got Regina, who says that toilet paper must go over, not under. She's so militant about this that she will switch it at other people's homes if they have it the wrong way.
Oh.
I asked her why. I agree, but I didn't have a solid, concrete reason. I just think it's better if it's over. She says it's easier to tear, besides that it just looks better.
It is easier to tear.
It is, because then if you tear when it's under, then you keep pulling more toilet paper as you tear. But if it's over, you can hold the toilet paper roll in place with your other hand. Easier. Thomas says, the SEC is perennially overrated in all major sports.
Look at that.
Yeah. We're going to have to disagree on that one, Thomas.
You and Hudson. Well, I don't disagree with you, Thomas.
Rachel. She says that basically she agrees with me on the Reese's thing. And then she said she's not from the Midwest, but then when you move to the Midwest and they pronounce all in specific, she lives near, I think, Bell Fountain, Ohio. But if you know about Bell Fountain, Ohio, it looks like it should be pronounced Bellefontaine. And there's a million places in the Midwest that look like they should be pronounced something French, and they're pronounced in the least French way you can possibly imagine. Rachel's right, but once you just accept it, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but you just have to accept it. What do you think of this one, Isaiah? Hannah says cake and especially icing overrated. Ice cream is far superior. Therefore, ice cream cake is far superior to a regular cake.
I was with you the whole way until you got to ice cream cake because I don't like ice cream cake, but I do agree that icing and cake are especially icing. I agree with that heavily.
I think it is. I
do like ice cream a lot, but not ice cream cake so much.
I think it's overrated. But I think ice cream cake is overrated. And it seems to be way more expensive than regular cake.
Because it's pretty good, I guess.
What's yours, Isaiah?
I think, and this is a hill I will die on,
Mm-hmm.
I think it is 100% perfectly fine to be a picky eater. I don't know why everyone's always trying to get you to try something.
Uh-huh.
They act as if, like when your parents, if you're a picky eater, they act as if it's costing them money that you won't try things.
Yeah.
When in reality, if you're a picky eater, you're set up way better in life. I think.
Yeah, because then you're not wasting food.
You're not wasting food. Everything you eat, you know you'll like. And so if I eat chicken tenders every day, then number one, it's cheaper that way
Mm-hmm.
for me to eat that every day. And I'll never, like you said, I'll never waste food. And when you get older, you're less likely to be a little thicker.
Mm-hmm.
And you get used to eating the same thing every day, which is if you're into fitness, eating the same thing every day is literally how people get shredded. That's how it works.
Yeah.
They eat chicken and rice every day.
You're not going to find an argument with me here. And in fact, it's crazy because like some people judge you for being a picky eater because they just eat, I like everything.
Have you tried it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it? I like oysters. I like broccoli. I like it all. But if you apply that to anything else in life, I like all movies. I like all music. You'd seem like an imbecile.
Yes.
If you just said I like it all.
And no,
so
yeah.
you got to have some standards.
Over the course of time, everybody will become less picky. That's just how it works. But children, if they're picky eaters,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. My other one is that, and this one riles me up every time, is that Ohio is not the birthplace of aviation.
It's a wild one.
It's not wild.
This seems so personal to you.
It is very personal because the first flight, nobody argues this, right? The first flight of anything was in North Carolina, right? That's the birthplace of aviation. Ohio, if you want to say like, oh, the Wright brothers are from here. Well, then maybe Ohio's the womb of aviation, if you'd like.
We'll have to ask the Wright brothers.
The uterus of...
Where do they think it is,
Yeah.
Ask the boys.
I see a first flight as the birth of flight. That's how I see it. I see it as thinking about flight, planning a flight.
But it is the birthplace. This is where they were born.
That's like the gestation period.
We're the birthplace of aviation because they were born here.
That's not how it works.
That is how it works. They were born here.
Flight wasn't born here. Pilots, birthplace of pilots, perhaps. I like Kara's too. She says that if you say I could care less, it implies that you could care less. And so you should actually say I couldn't care less. Good one.
That's a hard one for me to follow.
Yeah. Well, people say I could care less when they're acting like they don't care, but they should say I couldn't care less.
Oh, got it. I'm with it now.
Now you're going to be upset too. It's funny that most of these we just have a bunch of agreement on, and yet for some reason we have to keep fighting back against some unknown force.
It's probably like one person in your life that does it all the time, and that's why everybody hates it.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.